So I've been doing a lot of shadow work here with my discombobulation with men. And a big realization came through today. I'm like, a part of my reason why I don't feel safe with men is because they're they will do things so dangerous and no care, right? Because that's just like masculine energy, just to penetrate with no thought and to risk, and that's the masculine code. But for us women that are designed to nurture and worry and have compassion and such, it is so stressful to constantly be put in a state of worry, fear, or like, is my man gonna live or survive because he's just doing so much dumb shit? And like, I'm like going to my male brain and I'm like, but that's like how he feels. That's how men feel. And I grew up around men. I grew up around a lot of boys. So I just see like that's the masculine way. It's the masculine way to do things, like break the body in. But for women, it's like literally causes us health issues to worry about y'all. And it's like, why go through a life of constant stress worrying about men doing dumb shit that they don't actually have to do, but they choose to do because it's what they want to do? It's like, why put that, like the amount of exhaustion and stress I have worrying about the men in my life because of the shit they like to do for fun that is so dangerous? Is that just like being a woman and I just have to fucking deal with it? Like, that's really hard for me. I don't want to watch you put yourself in danger and harm yourself. Why would I want to do that? Why do I have to do that? Why are you making me do that? It's just like the fucking war programming that we've been through for so long. Like women just like bidding their soldiers off to the war and being like having that separate. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that anymore. I feel like I've had that so many lifetimes, like having lovers die, having to like just watch like people die in my arms because of like, I don't want it anymore. I've already had someone this life that I've lost, and that was very hard, and the grieving is never done. It's like, I don't want to continue having to do that with any of the men in my life because of the dumb decisions that they want to make that are fun to them. And so I guess I'm just like curious, men, do you know when you do this stuff, the worry and the stress and the pain it puts on the woman's mind when you're skydiving all the time or out doing these outlandish, dangerous things away from your family all the time because that's you conquesting the new world or whatever the heck, for your masculine journey? It's like, can you just like consider our feelings, consider our hearts, consider what we have to go through watching the men that we love harm themselves? Like, and you're putting us through that too. And of course, we're choosing it to be with you, but it's like either we're alone or we choose that. Because there's hardly any fucking evolved men out here that are getting it, that are breaking that war consciousness within and breaking that like dominator conquest, like need to leave my family for all of this journey all of the time, like that I feel like is what's dying within the masculine culture. I feel like men, like that's all they know how to do to be a man, so they're kind of like feeling like, well, what else am I supposed to do? What else do I do? And it's like, I don't know, raise a family. I don't know, like be proactive with your family, because that's actually what we need, and it shouldn't be all on the woman. It should be a joint effort, like Noah's Ark up in this bitch, like all of us teamwork in it, right? Like that's what makes sense in my mind. And I get that sometimes like men need to leave and off and do their journey and do their whole Sagittarian philosopher stone thing, like journeying to gain the experience, but it's like that's different than constantly just severing the family unit for your own conquest and journey to be a man. It's like, isn't creating a family and having a family enough to be a man? Isn't that like the prize and the joy that you work so hard for?